You ever notice that person who seems perfectly happy skipping the big group hangouts? The one who bails on crowded events last minute, not because they're rude, but because the idea of all that noise and chaos just exhausts them before it even starts? If you're the type who feels a quiet rush of relief when plans get canceled, or who secretly counts down to that moment when everyone leaves and the house goes silent again, this one's for you. You're about to feel incredibly validated. Today, we're diving into the psychology behind why some of us genuinely thrive in our own company, why staying home isn't antisocial. It's actually smart. Society labels it flaky or hermit-like, but science has a much kinder explanation. Let's get into it. Most people light up around crowds, the laughter, the energy, the stories bouncing everywhere. That's how extroverts refuel. External stimulation cranks their engine. But for introverts and those wired for lower stimulation, it's the opposite. Social scenes, even the good ones, act like a slow leak on your energy tank. Solitude isn't empty, it's the plug that recharges you fully. This isn't a flaw. It's rooted in something called arousal theory, pioneered by psychologists like Hans Eysenck. Extroverts often start with lower baseline arousal, so they crave more input to feel optimal. Introverts? We run higher naturally, so extra stimulation pushes us into overload. Too much, and we shut down. It's biology, not boredom or avoidance. Your nervous system just prefers calm to hit that sweet spot of feeling alive and focused. Beyond that, home often becomes a sanctuary because it's the one place you dictate everything. Outside, unpredictable noises, bright lights, endless small talk, sudden plan changes. For highly sensitive people, or anyone prone to overwhelm, that lack of control spikes anxiety. At home, you set the volume, the lighting, the pace. It's not indulgence, it's essential regulation. Research on sensory processing sensitivity shows this trait makes environments hit harder, turning home into vital recovery space. And here's the cool part. Studies repeatedly link voluntary solitude to sharper creativity and better problem solving. Without distractions, your mind wanders freely, connecting dots that chaos drowns out. Think late night insights, sudden solutions during a quiet walk, or breakthroughs while lost in a hobby. Great thinkers, artists, and innovators have always prized alone time, not in buzzing cafes, but in undisturbed corners where ideas can breathe. Our culture pushes the highlight reel. Packed schedules, epic nights out, you only live once vibes. But what if your peak happiness is a rainy afternoon with a podcast, tea steaming, and no one needing anything from you? That's not settling. That's knowing yourself deeply. Of course, sometimes staying in stems from tougher stuff, social anxiety that makes stepping out feel terrifying, past hurts that make trust hard, or low mood that saps motivation. In those cases, home shifts from recharge zone to hiding spot. The key question, does alone time energize and inspire you, or does it leave you feeling stuck and heavier? One's empowerment, the other's a signal to reach for support. But if you're the type who chooses solitude and comes out refreshed, who savors simple pleasures like the perfect playlist in an empty room, golden hour light through the window, or diving into a world-building thought without interruption, you're not weird. Psychologists describe this as a preference for low stimulation environments, where your rich inner life provides all the entertainment needed. You prioritize depth over volume, reflection over constant input. So, if you politely decline invites without regret, feel most yourself on a low-key evening alone, and find crowds more draining than delightful, you're not deficient. You're optimized for insight, calm, and authentic joy. Drop a comment. Are you team cozy night in, or do you think we're overthinking it? And if hidden psychology like this resonates, the next video uncovers traits most people miss about themselves. Watch it, you won't see yourself the same way after.